The stars danced through the sky, hiding behind trees and clouds, always winking in and out of sight. Frostflower glared down at her paws, her eyes stinging from the hours of trying to find the messages in the sky. Every time she tried to read the stars, to see what signs Darkland could send her, the messages would wink out, disappearing into the darkness of the sky, leaving Frostflower frustrated and on edge. "You could at least be a little helpful," she hissed into the chilly night air. "I need to tell them something. It's been 2 days. Duskclan could find no trace of the kits or Hazelpaw in the territory. A light dusting of snow had fallen over after Hazelpaw disappeared, erasing his scent and any hope the clan had at finding their missing members. Heatherstar did all she could to hold the clan together, but she could do little to console the grieving queens. The best she could manage was to send a patrol every few hours to scour the territory looking for clues. Frostflower left her den and headed toward the camp exit, thinking maybe she'd be able to see more at the moon pool, when a heavy rustling alerted her to someone entering camp. The night patrol hadn't been sent out yet, so no cat should have been outside. Frostflower tensed and let out a sharp hiss in warning to the intruder. Then a small, pale ginger head poked out of the underbrush, and Tansykit barreled into camp, followed by her littermate Rowankit, who weaved past the leaves like a snake through the grass. Shadekit padded in behind them, and Hazelpaw, with a limp birch kit in his mouth, brought up the rear. The young apprentice generally placed the scrawny kit at Frostflower's paws before settling down in the snow, his body trembling with exhaustion. Frostflower looked down at the weary cat in front of her with awe and gratitude. She couldn't fathom how he'd found them, but she was beside herself with relief. Frostflower yowled to alert the clan and bent to examine all of the kits in turn, nuzzling each of them on their heads, whispering quietly to them as she did so. "You'll be okay. You're fine. You're safe now. You're home." Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tia, aka Teacup Simmer, and this is another part of our Sims 3 Warrior Cats challenge. And we are back in Bright Clan after we had that extremely intense cutscene at the beginning where we saw that Duskclan did receive their kits back. Everybody got back home safe and sound, and that wasn't necessarily like a choice on my part. Story-wise, it just, when I rolled all of our generators, you guys, nothing happened other than the small injuries that all the other cats got. Everybody seems to be fine, but now we're back in Bright Clan, and of course they know absolutely nothing about the loss of the kits or anything along those lines. But what we're going to be focusing on today is trying to see what's going to happen with the cats in Bright Clan in regards to trying to make sure we have enough food, and probably sending a couple cats on patrol. It's getting dark out, but it does seem like everybody, we're just going to kind of watch and see. Right now it looks like Donwin's waiting for Earthstorm to come over and pounce on her, and it looks like he chose not to. He's right there. So, and if you guys remember from the last part, he kind of had like a little bit of a mini, I would consider it a mini meltdown when it came to Donwin. Donwin seems to have become extremely popular in the clan, and so you blend so nicely into the grass, my friend. But he had like a mini meltdown when it came to Donwind. She was returning his nuzzle, I guess, and he decided that he was extremely uncomfortable with it. He freaked out and he hissed at her, and I think that kind of damaged their relationship a bit, which reminds me I need to do something about that. Their relationship's actually fairly good right now, but we're gonna knock it down a bit just because it would not stay that way after what he did. It would kind of like, she'd be like a little bit, I don't know what your problem is, but I don't really feel like dealing with it. And so I'm trying to see, like, I don't want to follow around too many cats just because we have so many cats and we can't watch all of them. We haven't spent any time with Blacklaw, who's been actually doing a lot of hunting recently. And if you guys can see, I don't think you'll be able to see it until he's done hunting. Oh my gosh, the moon is so pretty. It's only 5 o'clock and the moon's out. I feel like that's kind of weird. But once he gets out of the grass, come on, little friend. There he goes. You guys can see that he no longer has any scars. All of his scars are absolutely gone. So I think he's just waiting for Leaf Bear to be over. And we only have a couple more sim days of Leaf Bear. So we're going to say it's almost over. They probably have like a month left in the season, let's say. This is just a generalization, you guys, because we can't really... The dates don't necessarily match up exactly, and if I tried to explain how I do all of the months, it wouldn't really make sense. But basically, Leaf Bear is pretty much over, and oh wow, Leaf Bear is pretty much over, and Smokeheart wasn't going to let Blacklaw leave during Leaf Bear just because it's the lean season. She didn't want him to go hungry. But while he was with the clan, he was able to be fed. But now his scars are gone. He's pretty much perfectly healed up, especially showing that he's been hunting a lot more. He's actually picked up a chameleon, which is fairly rare. And he's probably going to end up bringing that over to the prey pile, just kind of showing that he can be a little bit self-sufficient. And we're going to have him come over here and then just drop that in along with his cockroach, and we'll just do the light beetle because we've established that because we're hurting a little bit for food at different times. The cats would end up eating beetles, which isn't something that they like to do. It just ends up being something that happens. And I think Bright Star, she's trying to catch a ladybug. She's been trying to catch a ladybug all day. But I think she would send everyone out on a patrol, and I think she'd try and have, I want to see if I can get her to come over here and talk to Nightcoat for a second. And once she talks to him, we're just going to put that ladybug in the prey pile. And so she's just going to talk to him and basically say, okay, hey, can you get a group of cats together to go to Star Falls and do some extra hunting? And let's see. So he's a little bit hungry. So I'm going to have him. Can you eat this? Go and eat the chameleon. And then once he's done eating the chameleon, he wants to groom Bright Star. He actually wants to think. He's thinking a lot about her, actually, and he's thinking about food. We're getting you food, bro. It's fine. He's gonna eat, and I think he'd take. See, let's have. While he's eating, she can take a nap, I guess. Sunsplash is ready, so let's have him come out here, and then let's have him come eat. There's the cockroach. I think someone broke the light beetle, which is unfortunate. So let's have Sunsplash come eat the cockroach. Where can we put it? Okay, light beetle. There it is. What are you gonna go do, my friend? He's gonna go sniff Blacklaw, so I'm gonna let him do that. So I think he takes Sunsplash. Let's wake up Leopardtail because she needs to get out. Spiralight and maybe Earthstorm, probably. Get this thing. Is that a black deer? It's a black deer. Oh wow. Is this a bad omen? Oh gosh, this is a bad omen. Oh wow, you are crazy. Wow. I can't tell if it's like if you're supposed to look like that or if it's like a mess up of the game or something. But you are crazy looking. Whoa. I'm just gonna take a lot of pictures of you. Photo shoot. Show me those legs, girl. It's a dude, pretty sure, because of the horns. But still, There's Earthstorm and Brightstar. They're kind of having a conversation. Where is Smokeheart? Smokeheart is all the way over here, so she wouldn't notice. Let's see. These two are talking. Everybody would... Oh, okay. Not a crazy deer. Not a crazy deer. We've been saved, guys. It's not a crazy omen deer. It's just a regular Bambi come to eat all of our plants. Can we get rid of it? Watch deer, pet deer, shoo deer, shoo the deer. Go, 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 because it's going to eat something, I swear. Apparently, some of the buzzberry in the area is now gone because of the deer. Shoo deer, shoo the deer, get the deer out of the territory. This is what you're here for, Ray. You're supposed to protect us from 2 legs and 4 legs alike. Well, I think it's moving, so I'm okay with it just going through. Let's see. Dawnwind's taking a nap. Leopardtail just woke up. Leopardtail, sweetie, where are you? Oh, she's over there. She was sleeping in the medicine den. She's fine recently. I don't see any. She wants to eat a fish. She wants to play on something. She hasn't done anything. Nothing's been going wrong. We just want to make sure she's okay. So let's have her come over here and eat the pigeon so that she doesn't get too hungry. I think they take Sparrowlight and I guess Sunsplash and Sunsplash. So Sparrowlight, Sunsplash, and Sparrowlight, come on. Sunsplash, what are you doing? No, you don't need to scratch on anything. So I think Nightcoat would take these 2 over here into this area that we don't go to that often. And since it's Leaf Bear is almost over, this is going to be a little bit more productive in the sense of it having more things, right, instead of our territory, which is still hurting a bit from Leaf Bear. Nothing's actually like walking around alive yet. All of the grasses are still pretty dead, so there's not a lot of creatures running around. And we're ignoring the fact that the waterfall's still going. Normally, we're just going to pretend that everything's frozen. The lake's frozen. The river's frozen. So they're not able to actually, able to fish. Which hopefully now that in the next parts or so, we'll start moving into New Leaf. And once New Leaf rolls around, we'll end up having there'll be lots of things changing. We're probably going to be switching between the clans, which I'm really super excited about. You guys were able to see the kits from Dusk Clan in the cutscene, and they are adorable. And I love kits. I love playing with kits. I'm gonna end up making some changes to Dusk Clan territory and Bright Clan territory for New Leaf, which is probably gonna happen. I'm probably gonna say it's gonna be the next with crawling crest. Yeah, no, small children. With the next few parts that, or at least the next part that we're gonna make some massive changes to the territory, just because we're not gonna be in Leaf Bear anymore. We're gonna be in New Leaf, and that means there's gonna be a lot of new plants. I picked up a bunch of stuff off of Tumblr because Tumblr is the well of life, and so I picked up a bunch of stuff for plants and things like that we'll be able to spruce up the territory with, and with Dusk Clan territory, so you guys will be able to see that in New Leaf, which is going to be so fun. If you guys want me to do some build, like, I guess I'm trying to decide, I don't really want to do like a let's build where like we go through step by step and I sit here and I like tell you what I'm doing. Maybe like I might do like a speed build of territory, maybe, of like, or how I change the territory up, but I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, because I'm fine with doing either. I can do the one where I kind of talk you guys through how I make changes to some of the clans. It wouldn't be too difficult, but it would just depend on what you guys want to see, because we're just making some edits to the clans and not necessarily building a clan from scratch. Maybe a speed build wouldn't necessarily be the best thing, considering that if I was building something from scratch, we would be I'd be able to like help you guys go through that process, but since we're just going through and doing there's a Twoleg. She's paparazzi. I hate paparazzi. They just show up everywhere. So Nightcoat, run away. Okay, so let's have everyone Nightcoat, stop hunting. And let's have everyone dash away all. And then let's have them sprint to the other side. Let's stalk for prey over here, because hopefully she won't come this way. Here's looking at you, kid. So hopefully she won't come over here, because we want some actual... Run away! Yep, nope, she's not gonna catch us. Run. Why are you... Okay, stay there. Why are you, like, yelling at us? We didn't do anything. You're the one who came over to this thing. Are you trying to fish or something? It's frozen. There's nothing here. Yeah, walk that way. Don't come near us. Okay, so everybody's fine. The weird Twoleg is staying on that side of the lake, which is okay. And we're just gonna have everyone just kind of sit around and hunt a little bit. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be doing those. Why are there so many Twolegs? You're a Twoleg too. What are you doing here? Where did it go? It went somewhere. I swear there was another one. I'm not crazy. I think. Maybe I am crazy. I think I'm going crazy. Nope, it's right here. There it is. Bernardo Rogue. I don't know who you are. I know that's saying something, since I pretty much built everyone in this gosh darn forsaken town. Oh, ice skating. Got it. I completely forgot that was a thing that you could do in Sims 3. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Is there like a size that's required for like a frozen lake? That's so interesting. I wonder how that mechanic works. I know this is not necessarily the most interesting, you guys. I'm just kind of getting back into like watching after the cats. I think everybody is just trying to spend a little bit of time. Definitely curious about the Twolegs. I think Sunsplash and Sparrowlight would actually be a lot less. Well, even Nightcoat, I think they would be a lot less freaked out by a Twoleg than, let's say, Brightstar maybe. And Smokeheart, what's up with you, chica? Smokeheart, where are you? You're eating something right now. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna roll it because you're eating something like right now. That's kind of silly. Is there anything does anybody have anything that we can use? She's a water beetle. He hasn't picked up anything. There's a stag beetle. Let's see. Nope. Black claw. Yep. We're being regulated to beetles again, guys. Ooh, she got a parakeet. Thank you, leopard tail. Dawnwind. She is a scarab. Let's do ladybugs, water beetles. And I think ladybugs would be a really cute thing to give to kits. Like, I think they're tiny enough that they'd just be able to play with them. And it would just be a really cute kit toy. I think that would be an adorable thing. If a cat was able to, like, pick up a ladybug and give it to a kit, I think the kit would be like, oh my gosh, you're my new best friend. But currently we're just using them for food because we are starving. And then there's the yellow python that Sunsplash got. I think he's trying to show off, to be honest. Like, I think he's trying to show off to Dawnwind that he can pick up snakes just as well as she can, even when the clan's having some mild issues when it comes to food and where they're getting their prey items. I think he would be doing that just because we definitely know that he's interested in her. We know that Earthstorm has been like talking to her, but he apparently blew it a little bit. So we're not sure. He's not completely sure what is actually going to happen with these two. I think they're just gonna they're already fairly close. Brightstar! Oh no. Okay. Okay, so we might end up having kittens in New Leaf, you guys. That's going to be awesome. Okay, so that's a great surprise. Wow. But yeah, there was actually a little bit of a moodlet here for a while. It had first romance on there. And it was like her first romance ever, and I didn't really know what it was from, but that explains that. All right, cool. These two are getting to know each other better. Sparrowlight, no! Sparrowlight! Sparrowlight! No! No! Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh no. Okay, everybody's gonna go home. Oh wow. What's gonna happen to Sparrowlight? Oh no. Oh no, she was playing with Twolegs. She's gonna get picked up. Oh my gosh, I can't do anything about it. No. Oh, this is, oh. Now it's gonna make me sad. Oh. Okay. Let's see what happens. Sunsplash darted back through the grass, his heart pounding in his ears. He wanted to turn back around, to fight, to destroy, to do something. Anything except what he'd actually done. Maybe if he'd been more vigilant, maybe if he'd been more careful, he could have seen it. He could have stopped her. It all happened so fast. 1 minute, they were hunting together, side by side. And the next, she was gone. Nightcoat ran at his side, and they pushed back into camp together, both Toms exhausted and shaken from what they'd witnessed. Dawnwind raced forward, concern etched on her face. What's wrong? Did something happen? Her bright, kind eyes made Sunsplash's heart constrict, and he hung his head, too ashamed to look at her. It's Sparrowlight. The words barely came out. What about Sparrowlight? Where is she? Earthstorm growled, his eyes narrowing. Nightcoat looked to Brightstar, who padded toward them, every move deliberate and dripping with authority. Tell us, she said quietly. Her eyes glinted with sadness, as if she already knew what they were going to say. Nightcoat sighed. Sparrowlight's been taken by Twolegs.